Good morning, everyone. Today I am presenting an interesting case. History. A 59-year-old woman was admitted to hospital with a 2-year history of back pain on right side. The pain was durative and increased steadily in recent few months. She often awoke at night with the pain. There was a point tenderness in the region of complaint, sometimes occurring with pain radiation to the trunk. The pain cannot be relieved by aspirin. There was no fever or sweat. Personal history not significant. Past history, patient was a known case of hypertension. Family history, her younger sister had a history of lung cancer. General examination, no any abnormality seen. Systemic examination, no any abnormality seen. Investigation. CT reveals a paravertebral expansile lesion measuring around 5 by 4 cm in diameter in right fifth posterior rib with ossified matrix. MRI reveals isointensity on a T1 weighted image and heterogeneous high signal pattern with a low signal rim on T2 weighted image. Microscopy. Low power view shows well ablated areas infiltrated with round tumor cells, and high power view shows irregular trabecula of osteoid bone lined by osteoblast cells. These are the another image showing osteoclast cells, one bone, osteoblast cells, and vascularity of the tissue. Microscopic finding. Section study shows irregular anastomizing at trabecular one bone lined by plump osteoblast. Vascularity is rich. Osteoclast-like multinucleated giant cells are present. The intratrabecular spaces are arranged loosely and contain occasional spindle cells and capillaries. Diagnosis features suggestive of osteoblastoma. Review of literature. Basics of bone histology. Histologically, bone tissue, regardless of whether it is cortical, cancellous, normal, or pathological, it is categorized into woven and lamellar types based on the organization of its type 1 collagen fibers and maturity. In woven bone, the collagen fibers are arranged irregularly, and in lamellar bone, they are deposited in parallel arrays. Cells of bone. Osteoblasts. These are bone forming cells derived from osteoprogenitor cells. They are found in lining growing surfaces of bone. Osteoclasts are multinucleated giant cells which are very large cells, and they have numerous nuclei up to 20. Osteocytes are cells of mature bone. They lie in the lacunae of bone and represent osteoblasts that have become imprisoned in the matrix during bone formation. This is the image showing various cells of bone. Osteoclast cells, which are multinucleated giant cell, osteoblast cell lining the bony trabeculae, and osteocytes. Moving on to the WHO classification of bone tumors. Osteogenic tumors, osteoid osteoma, osteoblastoma, osteosarcoma, cartilage forming tumors, osteochondroma, chondroma, and chondroma, periosteal chondroma, chondroblastoma, chondrosarcoma, giant cell tumor, notochordal tumors, and other miscellaneous tumors. Osteoblastoma. It is an uncommon benign bone forming neoplasm that accounts for about 1% of all primary bone tumor and 3% of all benign bone tumors. It commonly arises in the posterior element of the spine and the sacrum. Other common locations include the mandible, which is referred to as cementoblastoma, and long tubular bones. It affects mainly adolescents and young adults. Osteoblastoma can be cortical, medullary, and rarely periosteal. It has a good prognosis. It is a benign but locally aggressive tumor with a clinical course ranging from slow indolent progression to rapid aggressive growth. Progressive pain is the most common clinical feature, which is difficult to localize and is not responsive to aspirin. Gross appearance. Grossly, osteoblastoma appears as round to oval masses of hemorrhagic, gritty appearing tan tissue. Osteoblastoma is considerably larger than osteoid osteoma with an average diameter of 4 cm. The tumor contains a larger and structurally less organized central area and a less dense sclerotic reaction circumscribing lesion. This is the gross image in which it shows reddish granular appearance of osteoblastoma surrounded by dense sclerotic bone. Radiologic appearance. Osteoblastoma appears as an irregularly shaped radiolucent lesion surrounded by a thin shell of reactive bone. The interior of the tumor may show various degrees of ossification. Compared with osteoblastoma, it appears larger in diameter and less reactive bone sclerosis and more cortical expansion. Histopathology. The microscopic features of osteoblastoma are similar to those of osteoid osteoma. Centrally, the lesion consists of an interlacing network of bony trabeculae within a loose fibrovascular stroma that is rimmed by a row of osteoblasts. In this image, we can see X-ray finding of osteoblastoma, in which we can see well circumscribed non-destructive lesion. And in another image, we can see trabecular of osteoid one bone with variable mineralization and numerous osteoclasts like giant cells. Differential diagnosis. Osteoid osteoma. Osteoid osteoma are rare neoplasms with very characteristic symptoms. Patients present with pain that is usually worse at night and almost immediately relieved by aspirin. The lesion involves the metaphysis or shaft of long bones, and the cortex tends to be affected. The histologic appearance of osteoid osteoma is also typical. One sees an extremely well circumscribed lesion composed of anastomizing bony trabeculae. This is the gross image, in which we can see round red needles which is easily pulled from surrounding bone, and in another image we can see anastomizing trabeculae of one bone. Conventional osteosarcoma. By definition, conventional osteosarcoma is a spindle cell neoplasm that is a high grade and produces osteoid matrix. Conventional osteosarcoma can be further subdivided into osteoblastic, fibroblastic, and chondroblastic types. Approximately 50% of all conventional osteosarcomas are osteoblastic. This is the image of osteoblastic osteosarcoma, in which we can see permeation of the tumor cells in pre-existing trabeculae of bone. And in another image showing chondroblastic osteosarcoma, which shows lobules of malignant appearing cartilage which is surrounded by atypical spindle cells. Giant cell tumor. Giant cell tumor of bone is one of the few neoplasm of bone with a distinct predilection for skeletally mature women. Microscopically, giant cell tumors consist of multinucleated giant cells and mononuclear cells. The giant cells are usually distributed uniformly throughout the lesion. These are my references. Thank you.